I'm back. We're going to try that again. I don't know. That was weird. Came a big thing across my screen. It says you can't post this. Spam. I don't know. I have no idea. But here I am. I'm going to see if I can pop this up and share it as soon as it comes up. But I was saying before that I labeled this hot mess, and sometimes, hi Erica, I'm back on. I feel like I'm a hot mess, so I thought that was a good title. But it's actually a technique that I just learned. I watched a video last night, so I'm gonna actually, I haven't learned it yet, right? I'm gonna do it live with you. We're gonna learn how to do that. Let me see if I can just share this to my VIP group. I have a VIP group that you're all welcome to join, and on there I can run specials where I can't on this public page. That's Couture's regulations, which makes sense. So let me just share it over there in a second. It takes forever. I don't know why. I'm in the same house, right? You think it'd be instant. Let me make sure this is moving here. Okay, there I am. Make sure I have the right one, because I already tried this once. I'm going to share it to my VIP. There's too many things here. So my VIP is chalking. Okay, my VIP is chalking it up with Lynn. And you guys are more than welcome to come on over there and join that. And on that, I actually have some specials that are going to be posting if you're interested in getting and trying this stuff. But anyway, back to what we were doing. So, hot mess. So I'm excited. So this week, I think we've done a couple different techniques. Of course, there's regular chalking where you just do different colors and pictures. But this one I did earlier in the week on this board and base. And this was a watercolor technique. So I actually used a paintbrush. I can show that again another day. I love this. This is our basic board, a little board and base. It's great for practicing, but it looks really pretty on my mantle. I am going to chalk the back of this today with a hot mess. And then I also did earlier this week, I just love this thing. Isn't it cute? I love it. It's like, I want to be like at the restaurant and I'm like a kid and I want to play with it. But anyway, that has nothing to do with this, right? So this is an ombre. So I did that earlier in the week. If you guys can see the colors, it's funny because if I hold it a certain way, the colors show. Otherwise it doesn't. I don't know if you can see them. But there you go, the ombre color. So those are ones we did earlier this week. This would just be regular. This isn't a chalk couture surface. This is a Hobby Lobby. You just have to wax it. I love that you can use this on different things. Hi, Rebecca. I got like a fan club going or something here. Okay. So anyway, for doing a hot mess, you need something to do it on. So I'm choosing this reusable board. It's awesome. I can use some water and clean this right off and start over. But you can touch it, everything. We're going to do the clean side because I kind of want to keep that until after Easter, and then I'll clean it off. I was going to do a big board, but I used my Club Couture transfer from March, and I just love it, so I don't want to. Yeah, hot mess is what I have in the backyard. My husband's making maple syrup in the backyard, and it is messy. So I have my transfer. They come on a white backing. I've been putting them on these little plastic things. I don't know. I'll let you know if I like that so much. But pull it off. And then you're going to fuzz it. So all you're doing is taking a little bit of the stickiness out of it. Because when I clean it, it gets sticky again. I don't want it to overstick to my board. I'm going to put it on there. This is so, I think, well, I haven't never done it, but this looked so fun and cool. When you do the board and base, make sure you put your transfer up high enough because otherwise the board that it sits in covers it. You know how I know? Because I'm a hot mess. I did that a couple times. So I'm going to do this one up here. And then just make sure it's smooth. There's no bubbles. Each one of these transfers, you can use it 8 to 10 times, they say. I have some that I'm used already like 12 and more times. As long as you clean them well, the stickiness lasts quite a long time. So I'm just rubbing where the letters are going to be. So Hot Mess, I thought, hi Angel, I thought that I'm going to try using these colors together. Okay, something different. I tend to go for those pastel colors, but you know what? Time to branch out. So you'll need a couple pastes, a transfer, something to put it on it. It needs to help up the transfer and make sure it's high enough. Yeah. And then this, a lot of times you guys see me using these little tiny squeegees. I'm going to use this. This is called a small squeegee. So I'm going to use that one because we are just going to wipe this off. I also need to have something to wipe the ink in because when we're done, we can't reuse it. You're always seeing me use this paste over. Like I said, scrape off the extra and you can use it, but we're not going to be able to put it back in the jars because we're going to mix colors. We might be able to use that mixed color for something else. So I've got a little thing to scrape it on. Okay. So our pastes are awesome because you can, like I said, you can wash them off. They last a long time. I have my kit now since, I think, a week into February. Ooh, this red, that's right. We've only used the red once. Hold on. It's still, they come with a seal, protectant seal on it. We're going to get rid of that. I love this color. So I got my kit, and look, that's how much is still left of my yellow. And I use this for make and take class. Have had people over, showed them how to use it. It's pretty neat. It lasts a long time. It should be kind of like yogurt or sour cream consistency. So as you use them and they get a little low, you can squirt them with a little bit of distilled water. But anyhow, let's get to the technique. I'm just stirring them every time you use them, or if you haven't used them in a day or two, you should stir them. So I'm stirring them. And the white, of course, I use all the time. I should keep track how many containers of white I go through in the year, right? Okay, so this, what we're going to do, usually I take my little squeegee, I dip it in there. Are they temperatures? You don't really want to let them freeze. I don't know about hot. Good question. Brett, I'm going to have to get back to you. So you're just going to choose where you want to put a little bit of color. So like if I want some white here, just kind of spread it in different spots. Some white there. A little here. I don't know. And then we're going to do some yellow. Okay. And again, this you're not going to be able to necessarily, but you could save it, whatever color. It's probably going to be an orangey color when I'm all done, right? Yellow, white, and red. Just putting some here and there. Again, I haven't done this. I only watched the video, but I'm all about as I learn, you learn. Besides, we can clean it off if we don't like it. If it doesn't come out right. Some red. Well, if we should go too heavy with the red, that's going to really pop. But this red is gorgeous when you get it on. I love it. It's candy apple red is the color. And the yellow is, it's on the bottom, I think. If I had my glasses, I'd be able to tell you. Golden hour. And then it's just bright white. So some red. Maybe right there. There. I'm going to do some across the top. Okay. So all I did was, isn't that a hot mess? Okay. I'm going to take this, I'm going to get a little bit on the top to get started, I think. Once we have some on the squeegee, that'll be that. Okay, I'm just going to take my squeegee. Hi, Nicole. And I'm going to go down and make sure everything's covered, though. And I need to put a little more on. I think I'm being a little chintzy there. At least on the top, because that's all going to get wiped down. So we're all, you got to go in one direction when you do this. So from top to bottom. Okay. All right, let's try it again. A little more up here. A little more here, because I see I got to make through those letters. more yellow. It's going to be a hot, a lot of hot mess, I guess. All right, let's see if we got enough now. Is there a bus transfer? You can be the Partridge Family bus. There's a camper transfer that I want. Okay, now I think that I have enough. I'm going to go down to the bottom, go back to the top, and do it again. You just have to make sure that you've covered everything. It definitely looks like a hot mess. This is going to be cool. Okay, so this, like I said, I can't put it back in a jar, but I have little like containers that you do lip balm in it, so I'll be creating my own new color right there, because I can use that for something else. I bet if I mix it together. Just going to get some of that excess off the bottom. Clean up the extra. And it looks like all of my areas that have silkscreen are covered. Just looks like a hot mess. It's kind of ugly. Let's see. When she did it, it was pretty cool, so I'm excited. Get a corner, work it up, but then when you get it to it, pull it from the middle. Ooh, this is pretty cool. I'm going to stick that over there. Look at that. What do you think? Just definitely a different look. Isn't that cool? I saw them do this with flowers, so they picked where they wanted to put those, looks like fire, right? Oh, doing a camper one. I wonder if they have flames. They have a camper. They have a, like, happy camper kind of thing. That would be really cool. Right, Rebecca? Cool. So, I wanted to hop on. I wanted to show you that technique. I'm really excited. I'm having so much fun with this. Again, hop over to my VIP. I'm going to be running some specials there. I have just finished up a Facebook party for a friend, so she got a bunch of free stuff, and she got 30% off of a whole bunch of stuff. If you're interested in a Facebook party, please contact me, put in the messages. Autumn leaves, yes, they did a wreath, Rebecca, that is beautiful. They have this wreath one, and they have all different seasons, and they did an autumn leaf one, and that's one that I watched that I was like, I have to do this technique, so I'll be ordering that. Erica, you could do a camo one with black, green, light green, and black. Yes, we could do that, right? So I also, the thing I'm going to do is order a white base, because then there's a lot more colors that I can play with too, right? Wouldn't that be cool? And again, just so you know, if you haven't watched this before, the transfers and the paste can also be used on non-chalk couture things. So when I do this on here, I can also use this on here. You know, so this is home, and this is from Hobby Lobby. I just have to wax it. I love that I've chalked my refrigerator. I chalked my dryer. I'm gonna chalk my toilet. I'm waiting for a transfer to come in. I know my husband's gonna be like, "You're crazy," because he already knows I am. So I'm a hot mess in my craft room, and I would love you to join me with Chalk Couture. And have any questions? PM me. Okay, I'm just having a blast with this. I just recently signed up. I signed up mostly in the beginning because I just wanted the discount for crafting. And the more I looked at it, I realized, hey, I love to teach people. I can do this. So, chalk the camper door. He keeps telling me to chalk the camper, so it's going to happen. So, all right, I don't have to keep you guys all. A short one today, and I look forward to hearing from you.